Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 5 here on Topalo, trying to catch us some good fire types. Really looking for a nice Cyndaquil or a Vulpix. Either one would be fantastic. But we are going to start off with 9,162 sneaky snacking. Everybody putting in a little bit of work there, and another 20 diamonds to go along with our going to bed on time. And then we've got 100 sleep points, which puts us at 4,724 total. And our daily lottery is gonna be a small ingredient ticket. Very nice, very good. Not gonna need that anytime soon, but it will pay off to have them on hand. But let's go ahead and jump into this sleep report and see if we did get the snoozing type so that we can find that Vulpix and Cyndaquil, because it seems like we've been getting balanced too much lately. So I'm really hoping 10 hours and 1 minute. I went to bed early. I didn't realize I went to bed that early. Looks very balanced to me, but it's probably going to be slumbering. Watch this. 5% dozing, 50% snoozing, and 45% slumbering. Oh, you had more slumbering. Yeah. You had 9% more slumbering than usual. All right, well, that means that Onyx is on the table, I think. The 1-star Onyx. Now I'm drawing a blank. When does the 1-star Onyx show up? I think it's like grade 4, so Onyx should be a possibility. We've got 6 spawns, so we do have the potential for something interesting. Nothing is nearby. Let's see what we got. We've got a Wobbuffet. Ooh, a Pupitar. That could be interesting. No. That's really good for some candy. We've got a Wynot, a Riolu, a Togepi, a Geodude, a Wynot, 2 Wynots, a Pupitar. Yeah, nothing really too great. Did we feed the Geodude yesterday? I think we did. I forget who we fed yesterday. Anybody hungry? No one's hungry again. We're getting very unlucky with this. Pupitar already has 1 biscuit. I don't know why I fed him 1 biscuit. It wasn't the Geodude I fed yesterday. I don't remember who it was. Honestly, none of these are really all that great. Oh yeah, I didn't feed the Geodude. I was mixing it up with the one I caught a couple days ago. Yeah, none of these are really that fantastic. Riolu, I don't even know if we have a decent Riolu right now. But it's Dream Shard Magnet, so why not? Man, nothing is really all that interesting. We already have 2 pretty good Geodude line Pokemon. We have the really good Graveler, the shiny one. We have a decent Golem, and we caught that good Geodude the other day, so I think we're set on Geodude. Togepi, we've got 2 decent Togepi line. Why not? We've got a pretty good one. I think we have a 90-something Wobbuffet, so not really worried about that. Riolu, we have a okay one, I think. You know what? I think I'm just gonna feed the Pupitar. Maybe it'll be a big hit, and who knows, but I think the Larvitar candy is probably going to be the best thing we could get out of this research. Not a big hit. But we can just feed it a little bit over time if we have nothing else and not worry about it. We have 2 really good Larvitar lines. Like, we have a very good, I think like 94 or something PR Pupitar, and then like a 90 Larvitar. So we're not really dying. We're not really dying for any of these, honestly. None of these are really super high priorities. But we will send out some Larvitar candy to help other people out. Definitely going to send out that rare candy. Well, that candy that is rare, not rare candies. Those are different things. We've got 759 Research XP and 1,136 Dream Shards. At least we got a decent amount of Dream Shards out of it, though. That's good. We do need those after last week. And before the end of this week, because we're going to use a lot. But let's just go ahead and move on. We've got no new news, no new medals, but we do have some community reports. Are we going to get 48? Ooh, very good. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 that doubled up. Very good. Very, very good. That beautiful shiny onyx there. Appreciate that. Showing off. Look at you. But all right, let's go ahead and grab these ingredients. What have we collected? Well, we may not be able to grab ingredients, honestly. Ran into a problem last night right before bed. I did make a small dinner just to clear out some space, but we are completely full on our ingredient pouch. So that's not good. But I'm thinking that if we really want to start off strong for next week, I'm thinking we start building up some berries and stuff. And I think the way that we do that, skill trigger, ooh, those mushrooms will help. The rest of it, not so much. Yeah, 600. Okay, so let's do a thing. I don't know why. Yeah, just for the main skill trigger, whatever. We'll get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and make a breakfast. Let's see what we can do. I want to make the other salad that we haven't made yet. Well, one of the other two that we haven't made yet. But we don't have what we need because we need the mushrooms. Other than the mushrooms, we have everything we need. How many soybeans do we have? 15, which is exactly what we need. Vulpix is a... yeah, Vulpix is a berry specialist, so we may not get those back. Yeah, I don't think I want to make that. Not right now. Maybe later. For now, let's make this. We do have an abundance of sausage, and we're going to get plenty more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 152 is how much I had when I made dinner last night, and I made the bean ham salad. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and throw in all this extra stuff that we do not need outside of the tails and the soybeans. We will need the soybeans for the other recipe. We need the mushroom. Uh-oh, I might have messed up. I might have messed up. Did I mess up? Let me see. No, I didn't. All right, we're good. I was mixing up the recipes. I thought I'd used too many leeks, but no, we're fine. The leeks. You know what? I might actually use these apples too, because we're not getting any apples for the fancy apple salad, so that won't help. And then maybe we throw these leeks in there too, just to create a little bit of extra room. Yeah, the tails, I think, are the one thing we're not gonna use, just because those are so hard to come by. Most of the tails that I get are from ingredient magnets. Kind of a similar story with leeks, but leeks I feel like are still easier to come across than tails for me. So yeah, this is the breakfast we're gonna make. We're not gonna add any more. We want to save what we have. Cool. Bean ham salad, 4,459. Not enough to level up, but that's all right. We're not really worried about leveling it up. This is just something that'll help us along the way whenever we finally get to the point where we're trying to get every recipe to max level. That's the way we can look at it, is that this is just helping us get every recipe to max level by making these lower level dishes that we wouldn't normally care about. So you've got one sausage already, a couple soybeans. Cool. Okay, so let's go and double check. We should have everything we need. I think we are golden for next week on ingredients. So we needed 133 fiery herbs. We have 162. We needed 130 sausage. We have 145. We needed 45 ginger. We have 118. And we needed 31 corn. And we have 121. Honestly, we could stand to get rid of a little bit of ginger and corn to make more room for herbs and sausage. But we have everything we need. We are set. We should be able to make Inferno Keema Curry every recipe or every meal all next week. Now, week 2, I don't know how that's going to go, but week 1, we should be able to do it. And So that means that we can now, yeah, I think we're gonna do a thing. The question is, who is the best candidate to swap out? And I'm thinking it's our Dragonair. Because Dragonair is already where it needs to be. Any more levels on Dragonair is just nice to have, but not required. Dragonair is already at the level that it needs to be to support our meals next week. We don't have to worry about it. So what I'm thinking is we swap out, we get a full fire team, and we put this guy on the team. Yeah, I think this is the right play. We still get a few herbs from it, but what we can do, and the reason we do this, I say we no longer collect from anyone for the rest of the week. We may not even make meals the rest of the week outside of just little small mixed salads to get rid of these extra ingredients that we have, like the cocoa and milk. We are going to make at least one more. Oh, that's right. Yep. You know what? I just realized there's one last thing I need to do before I do this. I need to, where are you at? We need to put you on the team because we need those mushrooms to make that one meal. So we're going to put Gengar on the team for today. As soon as Gengar gets all of the mushrooms that we need to make that meal, which we need... Hold on. It's not even mushrooms we need. What am I doing? I am losing my mind, is what I'm doing. We need sausage, ginger, eggs, and potatoes. What am I doing? Yeah, the mushrooms was the ninja salad. That's not the one I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make the superpower salad. Yeah, silly. Yeah, bigga silly. I keep mixing these two recipes up. So we need Delibird on the team. Delibird, for a brief moment, just long enough to get 5 eggs, which shouldn't take too long. Now that I've said that, I'm not gonna get them all day. Watch. I'm gonna report to you tomorrow and be like, well guys, we didn't quite get the eggs we wanted. So, you know, we gotta keep Delibird on the team a little bit longer. But we're gonna keep Delibird on the team. Hopefully he gets the eggs quickly. As soon as Delibird gets the eggs, we'll swap in Victory Bell to get the 3 potatoes we need. And then we'll swap in Arcanine. And then that will be our team for the rest of the week. Probably, I think at this point, I'm just not going to collect from anybody other than Delibird just to try to get those eggs. Same with Victory Bell. Not going to collect from anybody else except Victory Bell for those potatoes. Let everybody else start building up sneaky snacking. And then once we get... Oh man, it's all coming together now. Once we get this last recipe made, the Superpower Extreme Salad, which is not the last salad we need to make, but one of the last 2. Once we make that, then I don't know if this would help us or hurt us, but we could then start to collect only from Flareon and start building up skill triggers. And maybe end up with like 150 ingredients or something for our very first meal of the week. I would like to put Dedenne on the team and buff up our extra tasty chances, but unfortunately that doesn't carry over from one week to the next. But yeah, I think that's a plan. I think we get the ingredients we need for the superpower salad. We make that, and then we have Arcanine on the team to overflow everybody's inventory with extra berries and ingredients. And that may help us with making a very huge meal first thing next week. And then try to get Flareon skill triggers to have 150 or 200 ingredient first meal. I think if we could do that, we'll be pretty set. I think that'll really give us a huge boost for the first week of the Entei research. So things are looking really nice right now. This is probably the best spot I've been in coming into an event, and I kind of wish I'd have done this for the Raikou, Don't know if I would have had the Pokemon and the team together to make this happen for Raikou event, but I wish I had done this for Raikou. So we'll probably be doing this for Suicune as well, depending on how it actually plays out next week. But of course, we won't know that until next week. So yeah, things are looking really good. I'm happy with where we're at. That's the plan for now for the rest of the week. And yeah, that is all I've got for today. So thank you for watching the video. Let me know in the comments below what exactly your plan is. How are you prepping for Entei? I know a few of you have told me before what you're doing, and some of you have some similar strategies, but I'd like to get everybody to let me know what they're doing, just so we can kind of get a different perspective and different views on how people are approaching the event. But yeah, that's all I've got for today. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day, and until next time, later, dudes.